Hello everyone, welcome to another video lesson at EngliTales. This video lesson is about change the voice topic. In this video, we will be discussing how to change a sentence from active voice to passive voice. I will be creating another video another week in which we will be discussing the reverse from passive to active voice. Okay, let's get started with today's lesson. Let us first have a look at a few changes which we have to make when we have to change a sentence from active voice to passive voice. So, here are the changes. I changes to me, you remains you, he changes to him, she changes to her, it remains it, we changes to us, and they changes to them. Let us have a look at a few examples and then we will understand how are we going to make these changes in the sentence. Okay, so let us first have a look at simple present tense. This is an example sentence. She wears new clothes. This is an active sentence. How do we know this? Because there is one difference in active and passive sentences. Passive sentences always have the word by in them. Okay, so let us first have a basic example. Let us leave this as of now. A basic example would be I write a letter. Okay, here I write a letter. This is in the simple present tense. It is a simple sentence and we have to convert it into passive voice. So a letter is written by me. This will be the passive voice of that sentence. I will teach you how to make those sentences into passive voice. But this distinguishes between active and passive voice. Okay. I write a letter. This is active voice. A letter is written by me. By comes into the picture. Then that sentence is in the passive voice. Let us now look at this example. She wears new clothes. Okay, simple sentence, simple present tense. Now, what the rule says is, in the answer sentence, we have to use, the passive sentence, we have to use is, am or are along with past participle of the verb. So, here she is the subject of this sentence, right? Wears is the verb and new clothes is the object. In the active voice, we will always come across this pattern, SVO, subject, verb, object. And in the passive voice, we have to change it. Object will come at the first. So, new clothes. And subject will go at the end. She will become her. We have seen this in the changes part, right? She will become her. So she, we will write here her, and at the end a full stop. Please do not forget this. New clothes and her. This is all done. Now, what remains is the verb. Verb is wears. What we have to do is use is, am, are plus past participle of wear. Okay, calm down. So, new clothes. This clothes are plural. Therefore, is or am will not be used and we will use are. New clothes are past participle of wear. Worn and by her. This will be your final answer. New clothes are worn. Are plus past participle, worn by her. She will become her and before that we will use the word by. Let us have a look at another tense. So, present continuous tense. Here is the rule and here is the example. So, She is writing letters. Again, she is the subject, is writing is verb, and letters is object. So object will come at the first. Letters. Now letters, it has an S. They are more in number. Therefore, we will use R. Letters R. R plus being, B-E-I-N-G. R being, we have to use the past participle of the verb. Okay, so letters are being written. This is the past participle of write. Written, are being written. Is MR plus being plus past participle. We have followed the rule over here, and she will come at the end of the sentence. By her. She will change to her. We have seen this in the changes part. Coming to the present perfect tense. Here is the rule and here is the given sentence. She has searched the lost book. So she is the subject, has searched verb, and the lost book will be the object. So the object will come at the first, the lost book. Now, book is one. It is a singular quantity. Okay. Therefore, we will use has. The lost book has been. Why did we write been? Because the rule says has or have plus been plus past participle. So the lost book has been searched, and she is the subject. It will come at the end of the sentence. So by her, she will change to her. The lost book has been searched by her. This will be the final answer. Now that we have covered 3 present tense sentences, which is simple present tense, present continuous, and present perfect tense. These are the 3 tenses which we have covered. So let us look at a trick, or you may say a table, which will give you an idea on how to solve all these sentences in other tenses as well. Okay, it may be past or future tense, the types. So whenever we come across a simple type of sentence, we can use is, am, are in the present tense, was, were in the past tense. Whenever we come across continuous sentences, I am writing a letter or I was writing a letter, we have to use being, B-E-I-N-G, in the passive sentence. Being in the passive sentence. And whenever we come across has or have in the present tense or had in the past tense, we have to use B-E-E-N, been, in the passive voice. Let us now have a look at a few mixed sentences in which you will have present, past and future, all the tenses mixed together. So let's get started with the mixed part. I made my life. This is the first sentence. So I, subject, made, verb, my life is the object. I have explained everything to you previously. So my life is, was. Is or was. What will we write? Made is a verb in the past tense. So we will write was. My life was plus past participle, which is made. Same. My life was made by me, because I changes to me. So the next one is I was taking my books. I is the subject, was taking verb, and my books object. My books will come at the first. So my books. Now books has an S, therefore it is plural, and therefore we will use were. My books were, and whenever we have ing in the sentence, like taking, we have to use being, being. I told this to you in the present continuous tense. So my books were being taken plus past participle. So take past participle will be taken. My books were being taken by me. Another one we have is we had eaten our lunch. Our lunch is the object, had eaten verb, and we subject. So our lunch had eaten. So we will write had same because it is the past tense, past perfect. So our lunch had been eaten by us. This will be your final answer. Let us move on to the fourth one. Lata will have written a letter. Here we come across the word have and will. So will indicates the future tense and have indicates the perfect tense. So this sentence is in future perfect tense. Let us have a look at it. Lata will be the subject, will have written verb, a letter object. So a letter will have been written by Lata. This will be your final answer. Why did we write been? Because the sentence is in the perfect tense. Let us move on to the last sentence of the day, which is I will meet you tomorrow. So I is the subject, will meet verb, and you object. So you will come at the front. You will be met by. Now have a look at this. We have used BEB, not BEING being or BEEN being. Why? Because this is the simple future tense. BEING being is used when it is in the continuous tense, and BEEN is used when it is in the perfect tense. This is the simple future tense. Therefore, we have used BEB. You will be met by, I changes to me. So you will be met by me tomorrow. This will be your final answer. So with this, we come to an end of this video lesson. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please subscribe to EngliTales and press the bell icon next to it to never miss a notification from me. I'll see you soon again.